All right, I'm going to do the Chapter 7 quiz review. So you guys should have these problems if you're going to follow along with this. Really, this video is just to make sure if you had any trouble how to do it. So the first thing that I want to point out is on number 1, it tells me to find the inverse of g of x when x is 10. So what that means is I got to find the inverse of the function first and then plug in 10 for the x. It's really important that I do that. So I'm going to switch my g of x to y. Now I'm going to switch my x and y. Remember that I'm going to solve this in the reverse order of operations. So the reverse order of operations tells me SADMEP, which means I get rid of subtraction and addition first, multiplication and division, exponents and parentheses. Logs come in at the point of exponents. So since this is all together, these are the implied parentheses that we talked about 1,000 years ago. So I got to multiply by 2. Now I'm going to add 7. Now to get rid of the natural log, I'm going to say the base of e to the power of. Now I'm going to subtract 9. This is an exponent right here, so I can't combine the 7 and the 9 there. And now I'm going to square root. So at that point I'm at my original function. And then don't forget that it told me to find actually the inverse of g when x is 10. So what I want to do is I want to say this equals e to the power of 2 times 10 plus 7 minus 9. And what I'm doing is I'm just plugging in the 10 for the x. So I'm going to type that into my calculator. Square root of e to the power of 2 times 10 is 20, plus 7 is 27, minus 9, close my parentheses, it tells me 729,416.37, approximately. And that's my answer for the first one. Okay, that only took 3 minutes. See if I can go a little bit faster. Second one tells me inverse at 3. So I'm going to say switch my x and my y, solve, kind of the same function. To get rid of the e, I'm going to do the natural log, subtract 1. I'm going to put parentheses around this so I remember that I'm doing the natural log of x plus 7, whoops, minus 1. And then divide by 2. So I have the inverse of x equals the natural log of x plus 7 minus 1 all over 2. So I'm actually trying to find the inverse when x is 3. I'm going to put that in my calculator. So the natural log of 10 minus 1 divided by 2, and it tells me approximately 0.651. That's it for that one. Go on to the next one. Number 3. Hey, number 3 tells me 2x squared minus 6. I'm doing a video of this review really fast, so just give me like a couple minutes. A lot of these are numbers, and that's the first thing that I should be looking for on these. So if it's a number, I'm just going to do it on the calculator. This part I'm not going to be able to change. It's going to remain the same. minus the natural log of 6. So I'm just going to do that on the calculator. It tells me 1.79 approximately. 2 times the natural log of 2. Calculator, 1.39 approximately. Natural log of 49. All of these guys are just numbers, so I'm always looking for anything that's just going to tell me a number. Natural log of 4. Now I'm going to combine like terms. So natural log of 2x squared minus 6. Minus this plus this is going to give me negative 0.4. These two added together is going to give me 5.28. Now I'm going to add over that 0.4. Natural log of 2x squared minus 6 less than or equal to 5.32. Because this is a natural log, I'm going to do a base of e. 2x squared minus 6 less than or equal to e to the power of 5.32. Add 6. Divide by 2. And then square root. And this is an approximation, but remember that my natural log also, I can't do the log of anything that's 0 or less, so this part right here has to be greater than or equal to 0. No, greater than 0. Can't be or equal to. So I'm going to add 6. Divide by 2. And then square root. So I want to write this as set builder. X follows the rule that 1.73 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 10.26. And that's it. Next problem. I'm actually going to take a pause. I'll start the next problem on the next video.